What's up, everybody? I am Monkey D Shadow. Welcome to the Red Panda Pirates Paradise Bedrock server, and boy oh boy, we have a show for you today. What we have behind me is some kelp farms that we're going to be making today. I made 3 so far, and I have sort of a hopper system that we got to work on, but we still need to make that number 4th wall on the other side right across from me. So let's go ahead, let me show you real quick, and we can go ahead and get into building this thing. Also did the part of the building, and we still have to do the interior. So behind me, this is where we're gonna do the last wall. 2 high kelp farm. So let's go ahead and get into it, but first I want to show y'all the outside, and but let's go over here and fly right down. As you can see, we have some hoppers coming into here. I do not have the furnaces going yet because I want to go ahead and get an abundance of kelp up there. That way we could just have it keep going. Also, the 2 on the end, I think I'm gonna tear those 2 down. That way we can have some going into 3 chests on the side. That way we can have that for XP use. But let's come out here. Let me show you the building. I went with the red stone. The red sandstone and the regular sandstone for the building. I think it looks amazing, and how everything comes out with it. We still have some detailing to do, but let's go ahead and get started on this kelp farm, guys. Ooh, let me eat first. Nom 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 nom. Good carrot. So let's go ahead over here. First you're gonna do is a 2 by 8 bed. And as you can see, I have the filters coming from this way, going to the middle, and the other side coming to the middle. So that way, whenever items come and meet up, they're gonna go over here into the chest. So like I said, we want a 2 by 8 part, and then on the 1 block, and then the next block, we're gonna put some building blocks. Now you can use any building blocks you want, and then on top of those building blocks, we have the pistons. So I have an 8 row. Now on top of those pistons, what we're gonna do is you put observers, and then on the back of the pistons you put some more blocks, and that's where you're gonna go ahead and put your redstone. So when an observer observes something, it's gonna do the pistons. That way it's gonna cut the kelp down, and it doesn't cut it down to where you don't have any kelp at the bottom, because you still have one planted. So it's just gonna keep on growing and growing and growing, and you get the idea, right? Now one thing I did do is I filled that part in because I've noticed that the kelp was sinking down into that part. So I went ahead and I filled it. That way the water's gonna run over the hoppers. Now we want to go ahead and put some blocks on the side right here, due to the fact that when we put the water in, we don't want the water to come out of the casing. So let's go ahead and let me finish this real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead into the next step. Now what you want to do is encase the glass going all the way around here. That way it keeps the water in and you can see everything. Now you can use any kind of blocks, but I like to use glass. So let me go ahead and finish this, and we'll be right back. Alright, so now that we have that taken care of, we need to go ahead and get our buckets of water. Since it's 8 of them, you want to go ahead and get 8 buckets of water. So let me go grab this water real quick, and that way we can go ahead and fill our basically aquarium for our kelp. So be right back. So let's go ahead and hop in here, and let's grab all the water we need. Boom, 8 buckets of water. Let's head back. Oh, look at that building. That building is beautiful. Gotta add a roof though. Alright, so we're gonna come back in here, and let's get up top and let's add in this water. Now what you want to do is put the water on the observer itself, and that way it flows down. So let's go ahead and do that. And boom, just like that. As you can see how the water is running down now. So that's gonna help that kelp get into the hopper system to go to his destination. Let me grab some kelp real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and do the next step by planting the kelp. I have 16 kelp because we're gonna do 2 layers, basically 2 floors of kelp. Let's head up here. Let's go ahead and jump in the water. Oh, water's cold, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and add this kelp down here on these dirt blocks. Now, kelp could grow on anything, so. Alright, so let's jump up here. And basically, the kelp farm is done. What I'm going to go ahead and do is add another layer on top of it, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But in the meantime, I want to go ahead and build around here real quick in my own little design for this. So just give me a few minutes and let me take care of this. And we can go ahead and get back to building that kelp farm. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so now that I have everything built up, let's go ahead and let's do this second level. Let me show you guys how to stack this. And parkour. Alright guys, so I'm using brown concrete to emulate dirt. I don't know why, it's just something that I want. So on top of the observers, you're going to put where the kelp grows. Then you're going to go up 1 block, like so. Let me get back up here. And then you're gonna come all the way across with that 1. And then when you come out, I'm choosing blue because that's just what I'm building with right there. Let me go ahead and get rid of this brown one, that way I can go ahead and put the blue and be uniformed. So you're gonna come up 1 more time. So let me go ahead and put that block here just like that. And what we're gonna do, knock that one out, and we're gonna come all the way down with that one like so. Don't know why I put that there, hold on. Alright, go ahead and put this right here and here. Now boom, now what we're gonna do is come all the way across with our pistons, and also behind our pistons, that's where your redstone is gonna go. So give me a second, let me put some redstone up here. Well, first, before we put the redstone, let's go ahead and put up the observers. So the observers go on top of your pistons, like this. And then, what we're going to do is go ahead and lay down our redstone like so. And basically, you're done. So you're just going to go ahead and block it off like we did the bottom layer. That way none of the water gets out or anything like that. So give me a minute and let me go ahead and get that taken care of real quick. Be right back, guys. So now that we have that out of the way, what we want to go ahead and do is go ahead and do like we did with the last one. Let's go ahead and get our buckets of water. Where are my buckets? There my buckets are. So let's go ahead and fly over here and grab some water. There's the hyperspeed kicking in. So let's go ahead and jump in this little river right here. Let's get all of the waters. And let's go ahead and get up out of here. And let's head back to add this water. Oh, gotta add a couple more scaffolding since it got a little bit bigger. Parkour. Alright. So let's go ahead and front. Remember, we want to add the buckets of water in front of the observers. And you remember, you don't have to make it source blocks, because that's what the kelp is going to do. Whenever we plant the kelp, that's going to be the next step, is planting the kelp. So let's go ahead and get in the water real quick. And let's plant this kelp right on top of here. Now, once we have that kelp planted, it is finished. It is done. So let's take a look. Yep, everything looks good. So when the kelp grows, the observer is going to see it, and it's gonna push it with that piston. Oh, I did mess up on my side design. Let me take care of this real quick. Pop that one. And I bet you I did on the other side too. Yep, sure did. Pop that one. Awesome. Alright, so let me go ahead and clean up a little bit, and we will be back. Alright, so take a look at it. We finished both sections. As you can see, we have the kelp growing in each wall. Each wall has 16 kelp growing at the same time. So we have 4 walls of 16 in each. So next we want to take a look at is probably take a look at our system down here in the middle. As you can see, I have one side coming into these furnaces, and likewise on the other side coming into those furnaces, and I have 2 other walls coming into the middle. But what I want to do is take out the ends and put those on the wall. That way I could bring those kelp that's collected on the ends, I could bring that to the main building over there on the mountain. And we can use that for like XP to fix our equipment. So let me go ahead and do that real quick, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got both of those sides completed. It looks like everything is starting to get pushed into those 2 sides, and oh my god, it looks so much better than having that whole space on each side. It looks 100% better. And as you can see, I still don't have them going because I want to fill them up. That way it has a back supply and it doesn't run out. And it's got a lot coming through, so everything looks good. Now what we need to do is go ahead and do the exterior, get all the walls up on the exterior building, and complete the interior of this building. So what I'm thinking is that we should just get into it. Let's go ahead, let's get this time lapse rolling, and let's start cranking out the details on the outside. Be right back, guys. Woo, that was a lot of work. We got the roof in, we got the sides done. Now what I'm thinking about doing for the middle down there is maybe an inverted pyramid style or something like that. We also got to do the interior as well. So let me go ahead and get that cracking and we'll be back, guys. It looks amazing. Woo! Well, if we get to sleep, there we go. Brand new day and we've been busy, guys. Been doing a little work off camera. Let me go ahead and show you. I think we have everything finished, so check it out. Look at the interior. I went with the dark planks on the bottom with the sand, with the red sand cut stone on top, and it looks amazing. The floors, I have the sandstone slabs and the red sandstone slabs. Oh my goodness, with the lighting going around, I got these columns on each corner. Oh, and I think it just came together beautifully on how these colors are complementing each other. Look at it. It looks amazing, especially with what we did with the middle part. I put little 2 sandstone posts on each side with some lights, gave it a little flavor. As you can see, we're looking through all of our chests to show y'all everything. Yeah, the flooring came out pretty cool. I went with like a little bullseye design. It looks pretty good. I like it. It looks amazing. And as you can see up top, we did our inverted pyramid with a whole bunch of lighting up there, even though we're getting a whole bunch of natural light inside from the Minecraft sun. On the sides over here, I went with this design and some LED lighting. I don't know, just to throw something different. The magma blocks look pretty cool. As you can see, it gives off lighting. We got this metal door here, that way we don't have no mobs breaking down doors. We're still converting everything. But I went ahead and I put lighting across. I got this little top part right here with the sandstone, red sandstone post. Got all the lighting on top of the regular sandstone post that brings it out even more. On each side we have 2, in the corners we have 2. Oop, I think I need to bring those up 1, but that's gonna be okay. I think that's the only corner I need to fix, but we'll fix that later. Had a couple creeper incidents while messing with it, but we got that taken care of. Now check this out. I'm thinking about doing something on the outskirts of those, but y'all, this inverted glass pyramid type thing is really cool, and I really love how it came out. Now, we do have to do something on top of the roof. We have to figure out what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with a couple of ideas, because it's kind of plain. You just have the inverted pyramid, so I don't know. We could do something with that roof. It just looks plain. It's like the roof on top of the cactus farm. You know how we made the cactus, the little carpet cactus on top of the cactus farm? We need to figure out something that we can do on here. Either bring each side to a point, or make that make the pyramid going inside, make it a whole diamond. I don't know. But one thing's for sure, we definitely have to update the map. And look at it. Look at it. Boom. Look at that. Another awesome addition to the different shapes that we have going on. Over here, like I said, we have to do something cool on top. That way we can have it, it look like something. We also have to do the creeper on top of the creeper farm. We have the bee, we have the cactus, and everything else. But it came out amazing. I'm loving how it looked. I'm loving how it came out. Only thing left to do, like I said, is the roof and cosmetics. A little bit of cosmetics on the outside. Nothing too big, nothing too much. And that's gonna do it for today's episode. I've hoped you enjoyed yourself with all the time lapses and farms we've been building. If so, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and please consider subscribing. But I am Monkey D Shadow, and this has been the Red Panda Pirates Paradise Bedrock server. Goodbye!